another episode of Sleep City Performance. Here today, I actually want to show you guys this glitch that I've come across. I've actually come across it yesterday, and I wasn't too sure about it until I actually tried it. And while I will say that it's truly a glitch that's like, crazy, and you might get bored with it for a little bit, but it definitely help you win those endurance races a lot easier. So the glitch I'm talking about is with the SRT Tomahawk XVGT. Okay, if you have one of these cars, the good thing is, well, I would say having one of these cars is crazy because, you can actually, online races beat anybody with proper tuning. You could touch 400 miles an hour, but until this glitch, you wasn't really able to use this car in any races in the game. So pretty much the glitch that I'm talking about is where you take the PP level, your performance point level, and instead of it being at almost 1300 for your performance points, with certain glitches, with certain tuning settings, you actually could take it down to 595, and you can use it in the endurance races in the Cirque de la Sarthe, the Le Mans racing, or the Tokyo Expressway, and we'll actually go on the expressway just to show you. And with this, you can actually complete that course in roughly 15 to 16 minutes. And if you do that 4 times in an hour, you got roughly almost 3 or 4 mil. I'm not a mathematician, but you get your credits up there real fast with this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to settings. So if you notice, this is how you have to have your suspension settings right here. Now, also, you have to have racing hard tires. If you don't have racing hard tires, then the glitch will not work. Now, you have your computer control to 70. You have your power restrictor to 70% as well. Everything else is normal. Now, here's where you're going to have to do everything to make it go down to the 595. And so on your transmission, you have to have it at 580. You have to go through manual adjustment, and you see these gears, you actually have to have them this exact same way. Now, it took me a second to figure out how to actually get the top one to the 9.619. So what I did was I went from 7th, I adjusted 7th down here, went from 7th to 4th. And then you keep going up. You'll see that you'll be able to go from 7th to 4th and then 1st to 3rd to adjust. And you also have your final down here. And once you do that, then you'll notice that your PP automatically will drop down to 595. Okay, and so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the track, and you'll see my son, he agrees. If you hear him in the background. But what you'll do is you go to these tracks, go to the Tokyo Expressway, and now you're in this race. Here you go, little man. Now, the only thing about this is that because you only can use racing hard tires, when it's raining, it is really slick with this car, so you'll see that. And I think the gearing has something to do with how the gas is done on this car. I think it was almost like a gas tune. But as you can see, just going right through this, you automatically in first by the time you hit the straight. And that's not even with me putting the flaps down. Now, I've seen some guys actually do this as fast as 1:09. And it's insane how fast you can go around this track. But as you can see, the track is wet. That's why I hit the barrier. But even with that 5-second penalty, it's not going to matter. I've done this, and when I tell you, I've actually lapped these cars 3 times before the end of the race. It's really not fair how fast you are able to get around this track. And when the track is dry, this thing sticks like glue. Now this is the worst turn ever down here. It doesn't matter. You really have to wait until like 7 or 8 laps right here because for the track to pretty much dry up, because this turn it gets you every time in here, and you just have to really like kind of like accelerate slow out of it. I guess for me, I don't know about anybody else, but I always had trouble with that turn. Now, as you can see, I did incur a penalty, 5-second penalty. It's not going to matter at all anyway. As you can see, this is actually pretty ridiculous. And it stops on a dime. I still hit the barriers. The track is still wet. But I guess that's some of the trade-offs that you're going to get with being able to get around this track so fast. I actually did this on the SRT de la Sarthe, the Le Mans track last night. And it was pretty crazy. You know, I was at first the whole time. I mean, it was just, you know, normally I had to wait. I had to wait to get past a couple cars and everything like that. And with this tune on the SRT, with this tune, I only had to pit one time. I mean, and that's good considering the amount of power that you're getting with this and the engine size and everything like that. You know, and normally with the endurance races, that type of stuff matters. Keep slapping me with penalties as long as the track is wet. I always thought that was pretty cool how the wings went down. It's almost like, and the crazy thing about it is that, you know, in this race you can't have nitrous, and then it's like when those wings go down, pretty much almost like having nitrous in one of these cars, actually. I mean, the car is plenty fast without doing that, but still, I mean, it's nice to even know that you have something like that available. I think this is like definitely, if not one of the coolest cars in the game, like the coolest, especially how the active aero help you get around the track and everything like that. That's horrible, but track's still wet, guys. Forgive me. Oh, now I got a 10-second penalty. Oh, this track needs to dry up some. See if it's raining. Horrible. Oh, what's up, little guy? Now, if you notice again, you know, we still have roughly about 9 laps to go, and look at where the fuel map at with the remaining laps. Even with us hitting damn near 300 miles an hour. Track still slick. catch a break this time. Oh God. They're trying to slap me with a penalty for everything now. It's fine, the track is drying up though. He's going to be at the end of the track by the time we get off this penalty. Now, if you were dealing with a regular car or something like that, this would definitely be something that would hurt you on this track with those penalties. So, you know, I don't even feel bad about having that glitch, you know, for the SRT, because without it, I mean, you would be screwed. I mean, I tried doing this race in an early episode with a Honda Civic. And I mean, hitting the walls and everything like that, hitting the barriers, I mean, it really makes this race unfair, especially considering that majority of this race is done in the rain, you know. So I'm actually pretty good with the glitch. I don't even feel bad, and until they patch it or they do some type of adjustment for this, I mean, look, I gotta tell everybody, get your money up while you can, especially because microtransactions are a thing, and the less you have to spend your actual real money on this game, you know, do it. You know, so if you want to save money out of your actual pocket and still build money up, do this. I mean, I don't know how much free time you have a day, but if you at least have an hour to just grind away, you could definitely make some serious cash doing this with, you know, with this race and any of the literally any race that's under 600. You can actually grind away with this and actually beat. So if you've been having trouble with a couple races, especially 600 and points endurance races, you definitely want to use this car and use this glitch on it. So, man, I definitely, you know, would do that. I think one of the things that kills me is just how crazy this is, how fast this car is able to stop on a dime. You can be to 300 1 second and then 110 the next. And I'm not the best driver, as you guys can see, but I'm definitely able to get around this track in a respectable amount of time, even with the penalties. You see, when the track dries up, it's a lot better. So sometimes when you're so close to the penalty line, what they do is they'll add it on the next lap. So normally where I incurred the penalty at, you know, the next corner was really like, it was the penalty line. So they don't incur it, they don't enforce it until the next lap. It clipped my wings. Oh, I didn't even realize it was going that fast. Try not to get any penalties. I want to see what's the fastest lap I can set actually. We're almost done this race, guys. I really appreciate you guys tuning in, just watching this glitch, seeing how it works. And then also, you know, if you guys like the content, please subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any ideas, any requests, please let me know. Definitely would like to hear input from everybody. And, you know, pretty much we go from there. I mean, I'll try to keep you guys updated on anything new that happens in Gran Turismo 7, that is, and then, you know, keep trying to providing content, especially, you know, being as though, you know, I'm a big car guy. You know, I've definitely been waiting for this game to come out for a while. So even though, you know, we didn't get an update as far as you know, adding new cars yet, this game's definitely still one of the best racing games I ever played. So, I mean, you know, if I find out any new things, I'll definitely upload it on the channel, and I'll have that for you guys ASAP. So I do appreciate it. You know, again, the channel is Sleep City Performance, and you know, not only video games we focus on, we also focus on actual real cars. So I do have some content that's going to be uploaded still, as far as car reviews on real cars. So definitely have that coming for you guys soon, and I hope you guys will be around and watch it. Oh, they just killing me here. Oh, they messed everything up. I got another penalty. Now these cars are probably, you know, with this mod, it's crazy because, I mean, you could literally complete this track, you know, in no time. So I think we done probably lapped him like 3 or 4 times. We'll find out at the end of the race. Just give me a second, guys. My son is having. Whoa. He is so sleepy right now. There you go, little man. There goes your passy. Trying to keep him quiet during these videos. There you go. There you go. He's all good now. Now, I will say also around here, the trick to actually make it around this turn is staying in that little dry line right there. But when the race first start, it's raining, so it's all wet on that turn. Final lap, guys. See if we can get around here with no penalties. The best lap was 124. Let's see if we could beat that real quick. Oh, that's not going to happen. Oh. They really screwing me. Messed up my best lap. They messed up my best lap, guys. Thank you for watching the channel. Thanks for watching the video. Again, if you have any questions or comments, put it in the comments. As you can see, they were 3 laps behind. And I hit so many cars and barriers, they still give me a clean race bonus. So, you know, easy way to make money, very fast time. You don't have to be up here all day grinding, you know, to get money in a slow car. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, you know, let me know. All right, you guys have a nice time. I'm sorry, well, I guess a nice day.